Hi, everybody. This is our podcast, In Plain Sight. I'm your host, Madison.
I'm your co-host Claire, and this is our first video. So, if you could like, follow, or subscribe. Turn on your notifications, which will let you know whenever we post a new video. I think. So yeah, we're gonna start with the simple get to know me as our first video. So I have a question for Madison. What's your favorite color? This is a deep
one. Ocean blue and like dark purple.
Nice. Mine is like black, like some purples, and then like this blue, like this floofy color. If you can see it, that's what the color is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite animal?
Ball pythons. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Ball python, carpet pythons. I love pythons and miniature ponies. They're so short and fat and cute.
Okay. I like hognose snakes. They're good.
What do those look like?
We'll insert a picture right here. Okay, and then probably I like sea lions because they're just goofy and funny, and I also like Highland cows.
Yeah. I love Highland cows too. They're so fluffy. Okay. Why did you want to start this podcast?
So we're just diving deep into the deep end.
Yeah, okay. We start with a really deep one. What's your color? You know, that's deep. That's now we're going a little less deep.
Oh yeah.
Shallow. We're going shallow.
Okay. Why did I want to start the podcast is what the question is. Okay. Here we go. When I wanted to start this podcast is because like it's so hard to be a teenager, even adult sometimes in this like twisted evil world, and especially Christian teenagers. So I just want to have somewhere where teenagers that struggle with their faith in a world that constantly doesn't want you to be Christian and pushes things on you like that, that they'll have a space that they can ask questions to that they might not feel comfortable asking questions to an adult, because adults, yes, they probably have gone through it, but right now they're probably not going through it. So it might be a little easier to talk to a teenager that is actively going through something that you are.
Yeah.
Instead of an adult.
Dang, that was in unison. But yeah, you ate. Okay. For those who don't know, A is like you did good. Cooking, if we say, we'll probably say cooking a few times. That means you did good. Clock it. If we do that or whatever.
You did good.
You did good. But if you're cooked, that's not good.
Cooked is you.
But cooking is good. Cooked is not good. Anyways.
All right. Just thought we'd tell you because we'll probably be saying that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Claire. Why did you join the podcast when I asked you to join? Like, why did you want to join?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity, you know, to be able to talk and express my feelings. I'm joking. Not like that. But just like really like get to know y'all and get to share some things in my life. I mean, I'm only 13, you know.
But it doesn't really even matter your age. Like, I'm sure 7-year-old, especially because they're not as mature, are very influenced by people that
oh yeah, for sure,
are not Christian and are of the world, that want them to be of the world.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to just join, and I think it'd be a great opportunity, especially because Madison is my best friend.
Yeah.
When did you get saved? Just straight out, when did you get saved?
I got saved when I was like...
You were young?
Young, yeah, like probably 5, 6, or maybe even 7. But I rededicated my life to Jesus when I was like 11 or 10. What about you?
I lived in Miami, Oklahoma at the time. I was sitting up like in my homeschooling area, and I don't remember what sparked it, but anyways, my mom was like, okay, repeat after me. Like, it wasn't like she was like, yo, you need to get saved, like it's your decision. And I was like, yo, I feel like, you know, I don't remember all the details, but I just remember she's like, okay, since like I wanted to do this, I repeat after her, like, yo, Jesus, I want to, you know, I believe in you, I know that you died on the cross for me, blah blah blah. And then you know, I was saved at or younger or older.
Around there.
Around that time.
Um,
That's also life like of a PK, you know. So
yeah,
pastor's kid for those who don't know.
it's great. I love being a PK.
Yeah. Like we're up at the church quite a bit.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, and then now we're gonna share a little bit about, like, a little more in depth, what made us think about this podcast. You can go first.
I had nothing to do to starting it. Gonna be honest, Madison did a lot of the work. Like she just really went crazy, not like in a great way. And we're just like, yo, I have so many great ideas and put them all into one thing, and now we have a podcast. Like we have this whole room that we've decorated, which we're doing a room tour next video. But yeah, it's just, what was the question?
Like going into more of in depth of why did you join this? Like knowing what I wanted it to be. Why did you join it? Like share like some of your struggles with being a Christian teen.
I got you.
Okay.
So I want to join the podcast with her. Well, she started it, and it just didn't work out the first time. Like, and I was like, dang, I really want to do a podcast. On the inside, I wasn't gonna ask to be part of it, but then after she was like, yo, but yeah. So I was like, dang, I really want to do this podcast, but I didn't tell her because that's rude to be asked part of something that you didn't were invited to. It's like you hear your friend going to a birthday party, and you're like, yo, I want to go, but it's rude to be like ask, you know?
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to ask, but I don't think you knew that. But anyways, she didn't know that. But anyway, she asked me what in January probably.
I don't know.
Because we've been working on this room for a while. She was just basically like, I'm gonna try the podcast again, doing things a little bit different this time. We have our own room now. Like we're gonna decorate it. It'll just be me and you. Well, it was gonna be her brother too, Gabriel. He moved to Tulsa, so we didn't
to do missions and
missions
music and stuff.
He's riding his own plays and stuff, which is cool. But
Yeah.
anyways, so now it's just us two. And I feel like I was just really thankful that she asked me, because I was like, yo, I just really wanted to do. I've always wanted to do something like this.
Yeah.
Because like low key, when I think of a podcast, low key means like kind of chill,
kinda, yeah.
You know, like kind of I thought of this chill, you know, but low key, I felt like very I was just very happy. And like when I think of podcasts, I think of the LOL podcast. Not gonna lie, because that's the only podcast I ever listened to when I was younger, and now.
It's a very successful podcast.
It's a very successful podcast, and I look up to them and be like, yo, I want to be that popular, and I want everybody to be listening. Like it's
not even about like popularity,
yeah,
but like you want to be popular to where people listen.
Yes. And like I just want to have like, just it'd be just really cool to share just things in my life about like the podcast, things like this. It's being out to the open. I want to like share this with people and be like, I go through what you go through too, even though that I homeschool and I'm a Christian and things like that. So
yeah.
Anyways, I think this is just a really cool opportunity to be able to do that.
Yeah. What are some struggles that you have with being a Christian teenager?
This is sound cheesy, but I don't have a ton. I mean, I know this podcast is for, but I have just well, it's hard when you have non-Christian friends. I will say that.
Yeah.
Because you want to act like a Christian and you want to be the most Christ-like person you can be with them, and they don't know. They don't
understand.
They don't, and it's not that they're not smart enough. It's legit they just never grew up in the lifestyle that me and her did. So it's really hard to like, I say like a lot to fill in words like spaces.
Yeah.
But it's just really hard to, act Christ-like. Like I still act nice, obviously, and I'm not like gonna go.
But it's hard to act Christ-like when your friends are not Christ-like, because you want them to like you and you want to be liked by them, and
yeah, and like I'm trying to like, I'm gonna say like a lot. Yeah, it's like whenever I go, I can't go be like, yo, you won't believe my friend just got saved. And that's hard. But it's good to stretch. Like, it's a good practice because it's easier to talk about Jesus in this environment. It's easier to talk about Jesus in church and home. But when you go out to people who don't know,
Sometimes.
well, sometimes, but
Yeah.
when you go out to people who don't know Jesus and they don't know,
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, yo, Jesus is my savior, blah blah blah. Like, it is hard. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm really bad at doing that. I'm just like,
Because we're still human, and you still want to be liked and not liked. So when you go up to someone that might not like Jesus, it's very hard to be like, yo, I like Jesus.
mm-hmm.
And that's a part of me. Because then they might not like you.
Yeah.
So that's hard.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, anyways, what were your side of that?
I would say my side with starting this podcast is definitely just to reach out and have a safe place for teenagers to come and ask questions and get answers. Even if we don't know the answers, we can find the answers. Like, we can go to people and find the answers.
Yeah, because we're not like wise. Like,
yeah, we can go to the Bible, we can find the answer, we can even look it up and find answers. I definitely know the struggles of being a Christian teenager in even public school, because I was half public school, half now I'm homeschooled.
How do you do half and a half?
I don't. I was half my life I was in public school, half the life.
I did private school.
Yeah.
Does that count?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Like,
Anyways.
Okay. Anyways.
So I definitely know the struggles of both.
Yeah.
Even in a Christian even in a Christian homeschool, like a co-op, things still happen that are not Christian-like.
Yeah.
And not.
I go to a Christian co-op, and
not great.
I'm saying there's just as much drama, and there's just as much random stuff that would have happened if, like.
I will definitely say it's more on the safer side.
Yeah.
Than public school, because you have so many beliefs in public school, and the one thing that is common in Christian homeschool is Christian. So yeah. It is definitely better, but I wouldn't say that it's 100%. There's nothing ever gonna happen because we still live in this world.
Yeah.
But I definitely know that how hard it is to be in public school and be a Christian teen, because I got influenced by a lot of things that I will tell you in another podcast if you would like. So yeah, I definitely want to be like a safe space for questions and stuff. That
ate. You get the crown. Goodness. She ate ceremony. Okay, so that was a good answer. Okay, she got the crown. That's good answers.
Okay, and then we're probably gonna do one more question.
Yeah, and then if y'all have any questions for us, like comment. Or if you have,
we will definitely answer them.
Answer any of these questions, even maybe like I struggle with this, and just let us know what you're going through. But if you feel comfortable. But last question.
Of course, we can answer them on our podcast, but of course we won't give out your name or anything that would tie anything to you.
Yeah.
So definitely comment.
All right.
Let's do a fun one to end it off as. If you were in a movie, what would the movie title be?
Like a movie about my life, you mean?
Like if you were starring in any movie, like that you created. What would the title
movie would be about my life probably.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be Roller Coaster.
A roller coaster? What would the name be?
Roller Coaster. Like
that would be the name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Or
period.
Or like, does that eat?
Yeah, it eats.
Actually, Roller Coaster eats, but like that'd just be for like one like crazy story, right? Another one would be like, I don't know, Roller Coaster is what we're gonna go for right now. I'll let you all know if I change it. Your turn.
Yeah. Mine would probably be Up and Down. Up and Down.
Next video will be a room tour. So yeah, thanks for
watching.